I had this dream about a year and a half ago that I was looking over this beautiful landscape where it was just plush green and cloudy, but just beautiful, and I had no idea where I was or what it was about. 6 months later, a friend of mine reached out to me and said he's been doing this mission work in Nicaragua. Particularly, they were going to do something much different this year than they've ever done before, and that was try to get kids involved in the community to know who Christ was through the game of baseball. My baseball background, I've played my whole life since I was a very young boy and played at college level and semi-pro level. And we started formulating how I would put together this baseball part. And so he sent me some photos of Nicaragua, of the town that he was working in. Instantly I knew this is the dream I had had. The pictures I had just seen were exactly identical to where I was. And I said, I have to go because this is what God has for me to do. The trip itself, we left on July 9th. We were there for 14 days. We knew that this game of baseball would really be an opportunity to bring young men together and young women, get them off the streets, and give them something to look forward to. Most of these young men and young women live in huts. This is what I understand to be the second poorest country in the world. These young men who didn't know Christ, and even the ones that did, when we started to share the gospel of Jesus Christ, they were so much more open to it because we had broken down barriers through the game of baseball. We got a phone call from the government asking us to come back to the main city of Managua. They wanted to hear about this program because word had gotten out that these children were being changed by it, that they were feeling part of something bigger than themselves. In the middle of this meeting, with what we would call here the Secretary of State, they donated 15 acres of land for us to build a baseball academy next year. In the middle of that, two, what I would call CNN stations in their country, came in to film the interaction between the government and myself, and heard that not only were we there to teach baseball, but we were there to share the love of Jesus Christ with each and every one of those people. Having coming back from this journey, each person has already recommitted to coming next year, but it's bigger than that. As I go around and talk to churches, and as I go around and share the news about this mission work we're doing through our organization now called Home Plate Ministry, we're seeing people say, hey, I want to come. I want to be part of this, because they're getting a sense of just how much God is doing. There's not a way at all that I would have ever done a mission trip, to be honest. I mean, I was always thinking, I'm the guy who will support somebody to do something like this. This is not my comfort zone. So this journey of faith for me has changed my perspective on just how powerful our God really is.